Hey friends, Marcus here. So in today's video, we have an exciting topic to talk about. Today we'll be talking about what you need to know before buying health insurance in Australia. So exciting topic. So if you are going into Australia as a foreigner under the working visa or working holiday visa or other types of visa, or you are already in Australia, different as a different visa holder, there are different requirements. You may need to basically have a health insurance to fulfill the visa requirements. So I'll just show you here. If you are, for example, under the 482, which is the temporary skilled visa, or the 485, I think it's a graduate visa, you must purchase a suitable health insurance. It's a requirement. If you are a 417 visa, which is basically a working holiday visa, you don't really need to purchase it. It isn't mandatory, but it's recommended for you to just get extra coverage. Also, if you are from some countries, for example, Belgium, Finland, these kind of countries where there's a reciprocal health care agreement with Australia, then you basically can avail of the Medicare that is offered by the Australian government, by the hospitals, those kind of stuff. Medicare is something like the National Health Service if you are in Ireland or UK. So basically, you need health insurance because if anything happens, you have coverage. Medicare is only provided to Australian citizens, permanent visa holders, New Zealand citizens. So that's why oftentimes most of the visa holders require health insurance. So today I'll just share with you some of the things that you want to focus on, especially if you're looking to kind of buy insurance. I basically kind of narrow it down, especially when I look at, okay, if I want to buy health insurance, what are the key things that I would consider looking into. So the four things is basically one, that the insurance premium that you are buying fulfills the requirements for the visa. So just basically double checking with the insurance company that visa, that insurance premium that you want to buy fulfills the visa requirement. Second of all is the price. You want to see the price is within the budget that you have, within the price range that you're comfortable with. The third one is the coverage. So do you want just hospital coverage, or you want hospital and extras, or you want additional benefits? So looking at the coverage that's available and deciding for yourself what works for you. So that's the third thing. And the last one, you want to see any other key necessities that you must have in the plan, or if there's any other available benefits. And also you might want to ask them anything that you need to be aware of to comply before availing of the benefits. So these are just some of the things that you might want to look into before getting a plan. So to really kind of give you an example of some of the health insurance providers that's available, I'll just show you here. There's 10 insurance companies in Australia. So you can see these are the 10, like Medibank, Bupa, HCF. So there's a lot of companies. You can just research yourself. There's probably more than this 10 and see which one is the best one for you. For me, I basically just narrow it down between 3 or 4 companies because there's just too many companies to research, and then just see like, okay, between these three and 4 insurance companies, which one was the best one. So in today's video, I'll just share with you Medibank and Bupa because it's the top 2 listed here. So you can basically just go to their website, type in for overseas cover working in Australia. So we can see, for this is the example for Bupa. So working in Australia, if you have any one of this visa subclass, they will tell you that it's suitable for overseas visitor, and then you can update this to the place and your age. Then basically you can see there's this different coverage here. So medium cover, on budget, popular, step up. So the more coverage or the more benefits, the higher the prices. So let's just look at the simplest one. I'll just move this here. So this one is the medium cover. You can see this is the light one. It's $99. They offer these benefits. Hospital, and then if you scroll down, you can see inpatient benefits, outpatient, GP services, extras is not covered. So just looking at that, and then you can decide, okay, is this for you, or if you might want to look at something else. So just look at this. So this is for Medibank. So it shows you it's around $70 a month, hospital, then you can view the details, and then you can see the medical and no extras. So it's important to look at the things that is, first of all, the pricing. So look at the pricing that's available on both the plans. Next, you want to see coverage. So hospital coverage, is it hospitals and extras? Can you add extras? Do you want the extras? So for example, you see this one, they have extras. They don't have extras of general, medical, general, dental, optical, but if you want, you can get the extras here. So if you decide that you want the extras, you can go for it. I think that a lot of times you might not need the extras if you don't want to, but for some people, if they want it as part of their family package, or if they are older, perhaps they're 55 or 79, they might want additional coverage and they use a lot of extras, then it might suit them. So it really depends on your personal preference if that's something if you want or not. So just looking at that and taking that into consideration. And then next is to consider what is excess. So I'll just show you here. So like for example, you see choice of 300 and 500 excess. So what this basically means is that you need to pay this amount if you get admitted, and then the hospital bill will be paid by your insurer. So either, for example, in this case, Medibank. So basically, if your hospital bill is like 100, your hospital bill is, for example, 1,000 Aussie dollars. When you go to the hospital, and if your insurance premium is 500 excess, you need to pay 500 out of pocket, and then the insurer will pay your hospital bill, but you still need to pay 500 out of pocket. So this is something to be aware of. Similarly, if you look at Bupa, they have 250 excess. So basically, when you get admitted, you will pay this 250, this excess that is out of your pocket, and the hospital bill, for example, let's say it is 600. So the hospital bill, the insurer will cover, but you still have to pay this 250 excess. So this is basically what it means. And then the next thing is the extras cover. So extras cover is sometimes, like for example, I saw this Bupa, they offer outpatient pharmacy benefits. Let's just show you here. Outpatient pharmacy, where is it? Yeah, outpatient pharmacy 300 limit. So basically within 1 calendar year, you get to claim up to 300. So if your pharmacy bill is $400 in that calendar year, you get to claim up to 300, and then the balance 100 you have to pay yourself. So this is basically what it means. So that is in terms of the coverage, and then other key necessities that you might want to consider. So for example, ambulance services. So if you don't have health insurance, ambulance services could be in the hundreds of dollars. It could be very expensive. So you might want to consider making sure that the plans offer ambulance services. What are the key items that are covered if you get hospitalized, for example, lungs, chest, and what is not covered. So other necessities that's important for you, ambulance services. Also want to check if there's any cooling off period if you decide to terminate your insurance premium and change to another provider, or if you want to make a claim, what is the conditions that you want to fulfill. So you want to look at all those in detail before deciding to buy a particular insurance. What you can do, what I found helpful basically that worked for me, is that when I look at these plans, there's often a chat feature. So there's a chat feature that allows you to talk to the customer service provider, for example, Bupa or Medibank, that is able to explain it to you if you have any questions, or if you want to understand more about the benefits being offered, how much you need to pay, what does excess mean. They are more than happy to kind of explain it to you so that you know upfront what you are buying. I think that's the most important thing, is to have the awareness and to have the knowledge before buying something, as opposed to just randomly buying an insurance cover just because you have to, because there could be some benefits that you could avail of, and if you don't know about it, then you can't avail of the benefit. So that's basically it. I hope you found this video helpful. I'll include this article down in the description below if you want to read this article. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much again, guys, for watching this video. Be sure to smash the subscribe button, ring the bell notification, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks, guys.